Hello and welcome to NBA 2K21. Today we are going to learn three things. We're going to learn how to do a running dunk. We're also going to learn how to do a standing dunk. And we're going to learn what type of ratings you need to do this. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, from my experience, the running dunk is much easier to execute than the standing dunk. So let's break down two different ways we can go about doing this. The first way involves using a speed burst and then holding down R2 and then the right stick up. Let's look at it in slow motion. All right, so we're taking the ball up the court. We've got a defender on us. Okay, what I like to do right here is look at a few things. First thing I want to look at is ratings. Inside rating right there. Also want to look at like playmaking ability because that helps. That helps. If you have good grades on that, you don't have to be this high, but if you have good grades on that, you're going to have a much better likelihood of success there. So those two factors that look at. What we're going to do here is, okay, which way can we go? Well, if you notice the dribble hand is the left hand right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dribble normal. We're going to walk this way. We're not going to use the speed burst. We're going to walk this way up until this point. If he's playing us tight, on defense, like that, if he's playing us tight, we're going to use the speed burst. That's R2 right here. We're going to use the speed burst, and then we're going to try to go past him like that. Now, one of the things you want to look for when you do that is you want to look for defenders, particularly this big defender right here. Could be a problem. If this big defender comes to stop us, we're going to have to pass it. But if the defender does not come to stop us, we pretty much have a clear path to the basket. So here we go, walking up to the left. He's playing us tight. Now when we're flush right there, that's when we use the speed boost. We hold down R2 and you can see we just blow by him. Okay, the defender's not going to get there in time, which is good. That means we can go to the next phase. Now remember, we're already holding down the R2 button right here for a speed boost. What we need to do is we need to pick a spot for our next phase, which involves taking this right analog stick and pushing it up while we're holding down R2 to give us a dunk. So I like to aim for somewhere in here. It's a little tight, but I like to aim, somewhere in that area right there. Push the right analog stick up while you're holding down R2, and if you execute it right, you will get a nice dunk. So that is one variation of the running dunk. Let's go ahead and take a look at a second variation here. Again, looking for the matchup we want to exploit. We're walking by this side, and the defender has no match for us. We use the speed boost R2, and we got a clear path to the basket. This time, we're going to look for the spot while holding down R2. We're going to push the right analog stick down. And you can see we've got a nice spot right there. And he's going to go in for the nice one-handed dunk right there. So, in summary, a big part of this is rhythm, timing. Here we find a matchup, blow by him. We get lucky that the defender was not attacking us too much. Now let's turn our attention to the more difficult dunk to execute, and that is the standing dunk. As you can see, we're backing this player down right here. We wait just for the right opportunity, and then we pull off the dunk. Let's break down exactly how that works in slow motion. Okay, let's break down how to do a standing dunk in a game. We're going to get the ball down to Blake Griffin, number 23, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. He's going to dribble up normal. Okay, right when he gets to here, going to hold down the L2 button to back the player down. I don't like this direction right here, so we're going to let off L2. We're going to switch direction, and then we're going to hold down L2 again. We're going to back him down, back him down, back him down. Okay, you see right here, he steps away. We let off the L2 button. We've got to let off the L2 button, otherwise this does not work. You have to let off L2. What you do is you hold down R2, and you can either go right analog stick up or right analog stick down. In this case, we're going to go right analog stick down, and we get a nice dunk right there. So let's rewind that just a little bit here. Okay, so we're backing him. We're holding down L2. We're backing into him. Backing into him right there. Okay. We bump him a little bit there. We let off L2. We quickly hold down R2. Right analog stick down. And get a nice dunk right there. And, of course, make no mistake about it, this move is much more difficult to pull off. Here we are, backing him down, backing him down, backing him down. We get a little bit of spacing. R2, right stick down, and a nice dunk right there. Now, of course, you're not going to need super high ratings for a player to do a standing dunk or dunk. Here we have a player with a 40 and a 45 rating, respectively. We're going to go ahead and put him in and just see how it does here. Okay, he's got the ball. We're going to hold on R2 and then right analog stick down, an easy dunk right there. Now we're going to try to do the standing dunk. We'll get close to the basket here. Probably about right there might work. R2 in and up. Standing dunk right there. So yes, it works that way. It's usually best to go in practice mode. Of course, if he's in the game, there's going to be some other factors that are going to determine whether or not he can actually dunk there. As we go down, let's hold down R2 again, running start, and go ahead and press the right analog stick up. So yeah, so now if you try it from the side, it doesn't always work here. As you can see, it goes to a layup. We go to this side right here and try it from right here. Let's give it a try right there. And he does get the dunk in right there. But yeah, player ratings will allow you to dunk. And of course, if you go too low on the ratings, there is a floor. You're not going to be able to do it. Again, the defense is going to play a role. As you can see in practice mode, it's pretty easy. We do it from right here. It's not going to work, of course. And, of course, that's going to wrap this up. I am signing out. If you are looking for more tips on NBA 2K21, check out the link in the description below to a playlist called NBA 2K21 Tips, or just check out the playlist on this channel. Again, I am signing out. Thanks for watching, and good luck.